Good afternoon, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. Hitchhiking Yeti here. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'm on the Disney Treasure. I'm actually on the inaugural sailing of this ship, and today I'm going to take you along with me down to the Haunted Mansion Parlor. We're going to order some drinks and kind of look at some of the theming of this awesome little lounge area here on the Disney Treasure exclusively. You cannot get in a Haunted Mansion experience like this anywhere else on any other ship. Only the Disney Treasure. Come on, let's go check this place out. I think you're going to be pretty surprised at how awesome this really truly is. You definitely want to keep your eyes peeled when we get into the parlor. There is a painting that looks very similar to this, and watch the eyes when we're in there. This is just a still painting. This painting here is not ghostly haunted in any way, but when we get into the Haunted Mansion Parlor, ones like this also might be coming alive before your very eyes. All right, my friends, right here is the Haunted Mansion Parlor. There is the sign. As you notice, the wood floor, the shape of it is very much like a coffin, which I think is pretty cool. Then right over here to the right, this here's a couple of the sippers that you can buy on the inside of the parlor. And they do have one other one, the Hatbox Ghost. And speaking of the Hatbox Ghost, right here is a picture of the Hatbox Ghost. And as creepy as he is, his Hatbox is actually right here. Right here is the entrance doors. You see, right here is the thing, you know, that you knock it. It's non-functional. It's kind of fixed in place, but it does look cool because it is a spiked ball. But yeah, this right here on this luggage is the Hatbox Ghost, where he keeps his head. If you've ever rode the ride at Disney World, the Haunted Mansion, that is pretty awesome. And right here is this cool plaque that has the Haunted Mansion Parlor on it. Many of you know, if you go to Walt Disney World or Walt Disneyland, very similar to the same signage for the Haunted Mansion itself. Pretty cool. So that being said, let's go ahead and go inside. Look at the cobwebs up there. The theming is amazing. This is just so awesome. So let's go ahead and head inside now. I like this stained glass window right here. If you notice, has spiders on it. Right here is a spider. You got some dead flowers, like the rose petals are kind of falling off of it. And then we also have this cool little thing. We got some spooky eyeballs right here. And also up here at the top, we got some more spooky eyeballs. And then when you look at this, just look at the wallpaper. That classic Haunted Mansion look. And then when we come over here, they actually took the time to put some spider webs on the light fixtures, just to give it that extra little bit of Haunted Mansion magic. And this aquarium right here is actually paying homage to the Disney Imagineer Raleigh Crump, who was the brainchild behind the Haunted Mansion. At one time, before it was a Haunted Mansion, it was actually going to be called the Museum of the Weird. And this here was one of his ideas, is to have dead fish swimming around in an aquarium. So they paid homage to him here on the Disney Treasure when they opened the Haunted Mansion Parlor. As you can see, the skeleton fish swimming around ever so freely in this very spooky and awesome aquarium. That is so cool. I don't know if you guys can see this little cute tombstone right here to this fish. See this dead fish in there? You see the bubbles coming out of his mouth? It said Bubbles' life was a rush, laid to rest with a flush. It is actually a toilet. That's actually where Bubbles' last little gulp happened, right there on that toilet. Alright, also notice right behind the bar, notice all the 999 haunts floating through the window. You gotta really pay attention to that mirror back there, because you just never know when some ghosts are going to materialize. There's the Hatbox ghost. You can hear Madame Leota's voice casting her spells. Look, the king with the trident and a seahorse. Painting is beginning to melt.
Let there be music from regions beyond.
All the paintings are beginning to melt.
And witches, wherever you dwell, give us a hint by ringing the bell.
And now we can see his true form and skeleton greatness. The pictures on the wall being alive is a pretty cool effect. I don't know if you can see her eyes, but they're just moving and looking around.
We have 999 happy haunts here, but there's room for 1,000. Any volunteers?
Blood orange, sour cherry, fine salt.
As long as we both shall live. For better or for worse.
The ambiance in here is awesome. Look at the pictures. Eyes is blinking at me right now. I think this gentleman's bust was a little bit too close to the candle. He's looking a little melted. All right, friends, I'm gonna come over here real quick and show you this chair. A lot of people calls this the Donald Duck chair because of the gold design on this chair. So that is pretty cool. Very popular chair here at the Haunted Mansion Parlor. A lot of people like to come over here, and you got the Hatbox ghost. Like the Hatbox is like right here next to you. And they got another one just outside that I showed you earlier. All right, so we ordered the Hatbox Ghost Sipper and the Ghostly retreat. And we also ordered the Happily Never After, which is going to be really interesting, I think. They also have, you have to play this little game, the Chilling Challenge. They give you some words and you need to put it down here in the sentence to make it make sense. Alright, when you complete the Chilling Challenge, you can actually access the Restless Spirits, where you actually get to experience 2 different style drinks. One has the blended whiskey, and the other one has gin. And that is what the little holder looks like right there next to the bartender to the right. There's no drinks in it at this time, but that's what it actually looks like. $30. Enjoy that drink, that's for sure. That's $30 of hard-earned money for 2 drinks. Cheers. Here we go. That is deathly sweet. It is. That is some serious syrup going on there. That cherry, ooh, some sweet drink right there. So we did order the Hatbox Ghost, and as soon as I get back to the room, we have a little bit better light. I will show you what he looks like. It's pretty awesome looking. Love the Hatbox Ghost. As we drink this non-alcoholic drink, notice the little eyeball that sits in the bottom of the glass. Holy moly, that is awesome. Down there is the eyeball in the bottom of the drink. I see you. And this is the eyeball we fished out of the bottom of the other drink. It wouldn't be a real haunted mansion adventure if we didn't taste the eyeball. That sure is chewy. And this drink right here is called the Happily Never After, not Ever After, but Never After. And it is actually made with Grey Goose, Chambord lemon, apple, black cherry. And it is a very dark drink.
Frightening sounds echo through the hall. Whenever candlelights flicker, where the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror
That's
with
good.
ghoulish delight.
This is awesome. The drink's pretty good too. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's almost like glittery.
Back him up as more living a great life. So one of these days, I said it's not gonna be a fun resume to be like, wow.
Definitely some glitter action going on in that drink. And this is pretty much the end of the Happily Never After. That was tasty. Right. That was awesome. I will say this. Sometimes when you're leaving, in this mirror right here, there will be a bride up here and she will say, "Come back soon," or something like that. I've only seen it a handful of times. I don't know what like makes it happen, but it's very just periodically it just pops up right here. All right, we're back in the room, and right here is the Hatbox Ghost. Check that mug out right there. Pretty creepy if you ask me. It's so cool because right here is his hat box, and if we look in there, you can make out his other head. Now when the ride when you're riding the Haunted Mansion ride, his head up here will actually disappear, and it will magically appear in the Hatbox. If we turn this figure around on the back side, right here we have us a button that we're going to depress, and that turns on everything. Look at that, his face glows, and then boom, it ends up down there. That is pretty cool. Sometimes it's the small things that gets me excited, but yeah, this is pretty epic. Pretty cool figure, Hatbox Ghost Zipper at the Haunted Mansion Parlor. And if you don't want the laugh, you just push the button one more time back here in the very back. You have to press it one more time like that. That will take the sound effect away, but you can still have the head appear in the Hatbox. But that also means that if he don't laugh, his face don't, you know, light up. So I don't know, I think that's pretty cool, pretty awesome. All right, my friends, that will pretty much conclude the video today to the Haunted Mansion Parlor here on the Disney Treasure. Pretty cool sipper cup, pretty good drinks. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you get the cruise on the Disney Treasure, definitely check out the Haunted Mansion Parlor. I think you're going to enjoy it a lot. It is a must for any fan of the Haunted Mansion dark ride in the Disney parks. Until next time, friends, I'm the Hitchhiking Yeti, and I will see you in my next adventure, even if it's a haunted one.